I tried to fix my life for 30 days and then I got laid off.
Very soon, they're gonna announce this and they're gonna let go of a whole bunch of people. You've got to start to refresh your CV.
I turned 30 and I felt stuck. Not the cute aesthetic kind of stuck you see in movies or Instagram reels, the kind where I would wake up and genuinely couldn't recognize the life I was living. So I decided to document 30 days of getting my life together. Every single day on camera. But I didn't know that by day 22, everything was going to fall apart again. This is the full story. What was happening before the camera turned on, what actually happened during those 30 days, and what happened after. Why I wanted to fix my life. 2024 and 2025 were the hardest years I've had. Not just hardest, both years were horrible. In 2024, I moved back to my parents' home and suddenly got dumped from my then partner, got depression, used to have panic and anxiety attacks, and one night I just shut down my first ever YouTube channel, made all the videos private. All I did during those 2 years was regular therapy sessions and my office work because I was working from home. मैं खाती पीती थी, रोती थी और काम करके सो जाती थी. That was my only routine for those 2 years. By August 2025, I decided to improve in all aspects. I took a break, and as 2026 began, I decided to restart with my journey. And so, I opened this, my second YouTube channel. Started working on myself, posted regularly. 5 months into 2026, everything went good. And I kept thinking, okay, 2026 is going to be my year. This is the year I will actually fix things because I could realize that I lost something important to me, myself. I felt like everyone around me was moving forward and I was just watching. By May 2026, I was exhausted from surviving. I wanted to actually live. So I made a decision. 30 days on camera, no filter, whatever happened, I would show it. And I would show up every single day. Day 1 was scary to post. Saying out loud that your life feels stuck at 30 was scary to say. From day 1 to day 7, it was normal. I in fact talked about the silent pressure of being 30 because nobody says it directly. I was carrying all of that. What happened during the process? So when I started recording from day 1, something actually began to shift. On day 3rd, I went back to the gym, which sounds small, but when I was in survival mode, even getting dressed and leaving the house felt like climbing up a mountain to me. Day 11, I was attending my regular monthly therapy sessions. I was nervous about it, not because it wasn't helping, but because it was. And that's uncomfortable in its own way. Day 13 hit different, the pressure of the biological clock of being a woman at 30 who isn't where society thinks she should be. I talked about it because I had to. I wanted to. I was tired of pretending that I didn't care, but it bothered me. Even on day 14, I talked about self-improvement and what actually nobody tells you, that self-improvement is lonely, that while you are doing the work, you feel further from people, not closer. That growth has a silence to it, what can feel a lot like failure. And then day 15 happened. I'd finally started feeling more confident, like my efforts of fixing my life were paying off. I got disciplined, was posting regularly on YouTube, was going to the gym, was managing my time, was doing my office work on time. The work was working. I was becoming the same version I was a few years back. Day 16 to day 21 were momentum, real momentum. Even when I got fever in between, I was disciplined, I was consistent. I felt like I was finally becoming the person I was trying to become from a very long time. But then day 22 happened. I got laid off. Mid-series, while I was literally documenting getting my life together at 30, my corporate job, the thing that paid my bills, the only source of income, regular cash inflow, the thing that gave me structure, that I had quietly built my entire identity around, was gone. It wasn't my fault. It was a mass layoff. 1,500 employees were let go and I was one of them. The day I filmed this, I didn't want to switch on the camera. I still did. But I want to tell you what was actually happening behind the lens. I felt like a joke, like the universe was laughing at me, as if telling me, you want to fix your life? Fine, let's take one more challenge. Day 24, I said I failed and I meant it. Because when you are in the middle of it, it feels like a proof that you can't do this, that you were foolish for even trying, that the people who doubted you were right. And day 25 was the most honest thing I filmed in the whole series. My corporate job was not a job that I was doing for the sake of money. It was how I explained myself to the world. Without it, I didn't know who I was introducing when I said my name. Day 28, 29, 30, I was busy doing exit formalities. My last day in tech was surreal. I spent years building something in a place, and then one day I was just logging off for the last time, and nobody even cared. So, what's next? It's exactly been 10 days since I got laid off, and also since my last shorts post on YouTube. I'm not going to sit here and give you a fake improvement arc that is not real yet, because I don't have one. I'm still in it. In last 10 days I applied for new jobs, but I haven't got any single call. I'm scared. I would be lying if I said I was not, because losing a job when you are already trying to rebuild yourself is a specific kind of fear. It's not just financial. I think it's existential to me now. It's who am I without the thing that I worked so hard for? But here's what I know. I went to the gym on day 3rd when I didn't want to go. I talked about the biological clock on day 13 when it made me uncomfortable talking about it on the internet. I got back up on day 20 after a week of chaos. I filmed day 22 when I just wanted to disappear after that call with my boss when I got laid off. I have shown up every single day for those 30 days, even the days I said I failed. That's not nothing. I don't know what's next. I don't know what will happen next. I don't know when will I get a new job. I genuinely don't. But I'm not stuck in the same way I was on day 1 of getting my life together at 30. Now, something in me has changed. These days I feel positive but a bit negative too, because I'm scared. What if I don't get a job because I need to keep my responsibilities running? But I'm going to keep moving. Not because I am brave or strong, but because standing still and doing nothing is scarier than whatever comes next. I will continue apply for new jobs. I will edit all my pending YouTube videos, and I will show up. So, if you are somewhere in the middle of your own mess right now, I hear you. You don't have to have it figured out. You just have to keep going even when you don't want to. I'll see you in the next one.